Hello everyone and welcome back to the 50BO Wolf YouTube channel. This time I'm going to show you how to disassemble and clean a Beretta M9 handgun. Now some of you may be sitting at the table with the gun in front of you wanting me to just get started, so let's go do that now. For the disassembly, all you're going to need is your hands. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is obviously to make sure the firearm is unloaded, and in this case it is. There's no ammunition, no magazine or anything like that. And you may also want to lay some paper towels down on your table so that you don't scratch up your gun or get the table all dirty. So let's just go put this down. Now to start the disassembly. So you'll see this button right here on the side of the gun, and you want to push and hold that in. And then while you're doing that, we'll go to the other side and you'll rotate this lever down about 90 degrees. And that will release the entire upper, and then just pull that off. Now your lower right here can't really be disassembled any further if you're not counting these two plastic pieces right here on the grip. Now it's for this upper. What you're going to do is very carefully take off your spring and guide rod, because it's only held there on there by tension, and if you aren't holding it, it will fly out of your hands. And then just remove the guide rod like this, and then you can just set that aside. To take the barrel out, there's a little pin right here. Just push that in, and then you can pull the barrel out just like so. And now the gun is completely disassembled. Now it's time for the cleaning. What you'll need is 2 or 3 of these cotton gun cleaning wipes, cleaning solvent, bore cleaner, a toothpick, and a little bit of oil. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do is grab a cleaning wipe, and then just kind of dampen it up with the solvent like this. Just take this and put it on here, and the solvent will get it all nice and damp, just like that. Then you're gonna take this right here, and then just start wiping down all these parts right here. And as you wipe everything down, the clean solvent will start to lift off all the junk that's left over on your gun. You want to get every little spot, you know, because you really want to get it all nice and clean. And for the really small areas, like in these cracks right here, this is where the toothpick comes in. Just cover the end of the toothpick with the cloth like this, and then just kind of really get in there, you know, just like this. Now this piece right here is a spot where you're really going to need the toothpick, because you really have to get in there, and all the firing mechanism and stuff like that, down in the trigger as well. So let's do that now. Okay, so now that you wipe down inside the outside of all these parts right here, go over it again with a dry cloth to get off all that solvent and the other residue, and then that's going to remove even more dirt. Okay, so once you've done all that, it's time to clean the bore. So what you're gonna do is take your bore cleaner, and then just kind of spray some in there like this until it comes out the end, just like that. Whoops, too much. So now we're gonna wait here about a minute to wait for the cleaner here to do its thing. What it's going to do is loosen up all the nasty grime and powder residues so that it can be easily wiped away. Okay, so once the minute is up, grab a stiff rod like this. Really, anything will do. In fact, this is just a cleaning rod that I stole off my SKS. Then you're going to grab this used cloth right here. Actually, let's do this one. Put them over the end like this, or just enough so that's a little bit bigger than the inside of the barrel, and then just from the back forward, just shove it through. That one was a bit too big, so I've made it a little bit smaller. There we go. This is a bit better. Shove it through just like that. Maybe a few times. Next, you'll want to do the same thing with a clean cloth. Just like that. Alright, so now the gun is completely clean and now we can put it back together. So first, take your barrel and then just slide it back in here, like so. Next, you're going to take your spring and guide rod and then put the end of the spring in this little hole, just like this. And you're going to rest it on this little lip right here. Now, like I said before, you want to be careful doing this because if you're not holding on to it, it'll just fly out of your hands. And also make sure this piece is in the middle so it doesn't get caught on anything. Now, just fit the slide over the grooves like this. Just like that. Look all the way back and lock it in place. Then just flip the lever back up, release the slide, and it's all done. Now the last thing you want to do is just oil it up real nice, but not too much because then it'll make the gun attract too much dirt and debris and stuff. So just a little bit right there. Oh, right there. Just get the slide all nice and lubed up. And you'll even have to wipe some of this off right here. Just wipe off the excess. You only need enough so that it'll lube up all the moving parts and stuff. Okay, so we're out here now. Sorry if you can hear this, but what I like to do after the cleaning is just put a few rounds through it, make sure it works. Okay, works pretty good. Alright, so that was my video on how to disassemble and clean a Beretta M9 handgun. So, thank you all for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Click like for this nice clean gun. And I'll see you all later.